ever. So that's frustrating. We live on the first floor. Our apartment is ADA. Our apartment on the bottom floor is ADA accessible, and we purposely did that because my dad is an amputee and he's in a wheelchair, so we wanted him to be able to come over. So we chose the first floor. We also chose the first floor because when we moved in, at the time I was, I think, 5 or 6 months pregnant, and so we knew we were going to have a little one, and I didn't want to lug a car seat up and down the stairs every day. Or when he got older, like the running around, we didn't want to get complaints. So we chose the first floor, but now we end up having to deal with all the noise. So there's that. A lot of people in this building either don't have jobs or they work from home because the parking lot is always full, and we don't have guest parking. It's all like, you all have to be a resident. We don't have any guest parking at all. It's a gated parking lot, and you have to have a clicker to get in and out. So yeah, either they work from home or they don't have jobs. So that's interesting. What else? We have, other drama. So we have a pool that's in the center of the apartment building, and it's constantly in the shade because it's in the center of the apartment building, and they do not heat the pool. So it is freezing cold at all times. And then the jacuzzi is hit or miss. Sometimes it's completely cold, and then other times it's like 110 degrees. So there's no like happy medium when it comes to the jacuzzi. I tried to go in the jacuzzi the other day by myself because my maternity leave is coming to an end, so I just wanted to like chill in the jacuzzi, and my boyfriend said he would watch the kids. So I went in there and it was freezing cold. So that just totally killed my vibe. So I ran back inside and I just took a super hot shower. I love hot showers. They are so hot. They steam up the whole bathroom, which is my favorite. So the 110 jacuzzi doesn't bother me. What else? I can't complain though. I have to be grateful and I'm blessed because we actually live in the most inexpensive apartment complex in this whole city. Everywhere in my town for a 2-bedroom apartment like we have, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, is over $3,100 a month, and we are only paying just under 23. So super blessed. We got into this apartment building in 2021. And so they were still on like the COVID like cheap pricing. So super thankful. I think when we first signed the lease, it was like 18 something, and now it's all the way up to like I said, just under 23. It includes water, and then there is no gas. They converted this apartment. Every apartment building has been converted to electric, and then we pay for the electric. Trash is included. It's just under 800 square feet. So like I said, it's 2-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 800 square feet. So right now we are co-sleeping of my files. I'm just dealing strictly with attorneys. You legally cannot contact the injured party at all when they're attorney repped. So it's very cut and dry, really no emotion involved because I'm not speaking to the actual injured person. I'm speaking to a representative on their behalf. So, yeah, that is what I do. I work for one of the largest auto insurance companies. I actually went through their management emerging leaders program while I was pregnant. So the program was from January until June, and you would get, like, there was an actual graduation and everything. So I graduated on a Thursday, and then my water broke on Sunday, and I had my baby on Monday. So I did not have any time off before my second son came. I was expecting to have 4 weeks because that is what California provides or allows. They allow 4 weeks before your due date. My due date was July 12th, and he was born June 17th. My due date was July 12th, and he was born June 17th. So I was super pregnant at the end of the program. We had to give a presentation in front of the company executives, and I was very, very pregnant. Everyone was so surprised with how I was able to handle everything because you also have to maintain your workload so you don't get like less work just because you're in this program. You're supposed to be able to balance and juggle it all. So like I said, I was doing my normal work as a bodily injury adjuster. I was going through pregnancy and then also this emerging leaders program, which, mind you, I had to travel for once a week every month from January to June. So thankfully, 3 of those sessions were in California where I live. So I only had to go down to Orange County, which is not far. I live in LA County. And then the other 2 travels were to Pennsylvania and to Texas. And thankfully those travel dates were before the time that they advised that you shouldn't travel. So my business trip to Pennsylvania just barely made that cutoff. I think I was 2 weeks away from not being able to fly. I don't advise it when you get too far along. So I barely made that cutoff. So super thankful and blessed for that. So now when I get back to work, I'm hoping that I can get into a management position fairly quickly. I'm also working on getting some additional certifications. I already have my bachelor's and my master's degree. Bachelor's and master's, but I want to get some insurance specific certifications to just further my development, career development, and opportunities. So I'm going to start that when I get back because they're pretty pricey, but my company covers some of the cost. They are all state testing, so we have to pay snow. Hopefully there will be snow. I'm assuming there will be snow. But yeah, for me having a January birthday, I've never really done anything. I've never really done like a snow-themed birthday party or like a snow birthday thing. I also really love Lake Tahoe, but it's a little too far. Big Bear's only like a 2.5 hour drive, so that's the best with little kids. So, some upcoming things. I want to plan a little 5-year getaway next year for me and my boyfriend. Plan a little 5-year getaway somewhere. I don't know yet. I don't know where. I want to do Ireland, but I think he wants to do something more tropical, which is funny because he hates the beach. And then I also want to do like a family trip for 2025. We love cruises, but I don't know if I'll be able to plan a. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that. It's still 2024, but I know people like will book those cruises like immediately once they become available. So we'll see. I could even possibly book our cruise for 2026. So I might look into that. But definitely want to get some little vacations in when we can and just enjoy our time together. But we have a lot of things on the agenda that we need to do. So we also need to get another car. We only have one car at the moment. Oh, I hear the people upstairs. They're walking around. See? What are they doing walking around at 2:15, 2:20 in the morning? I don't get it. But, oh, and one of the guys that live upstairs bought a brand new truck. And I'm like, if you are gonna buy a brand new truck, then why don't you just go buy a house or something? If you're gonna be living with other people and splitting the cost, you might as well just buy a house instead of living